We are doing another session of Cooking with Kathy. This time I'm with my twin grandsons. We have Tuxedo Colin right here. He's going to take care of our wet ingredients. And what are they? This is eggs and oil.
Eggs and oil, mashed bananas, and mashed pineapple.
And okay, and this is English Ethan. He has on an England apron today. And he's going to be my dry ingredient mixer. And you have, what do you have in here?
Sugar and flour.
Okay, we have here,
Brown sugar.
no, cinnamon, salt, and baking powder, chopped pecans. So, I'm going to let them kind of do it. I'm going to guide them, say hi to the camera.
Hello.
And they are going to make a 2-layer cake, and then later after it cools, they're going to frost it. Okay, we're going to start with the wet ingredients. You have vanilla, you need to pour that in there. Okay, and now you need to pour, you gotta put in your crushed pineapple.
And then we're going to put in
Go ahead.
mashed bananas.
Okay. Okay, you need to stir that all around real good and get it mixed up. They have made cupcakes, which I have a picture of that in my first cookbook. They did cupcakes for Madonna for her birthday.
No, it's way better.
You just stir it till it's mixed. Don't over stir it. Okay. Are you ready to do your dry ingredients?
Yes.
First off, you said you have your flour and sugar. Where we have cinnamon, baking soda, and salt. So you can take that and now just let it go for now. And you can pour that in there. And then when you get all of it in, you can stir it around a little bit. And what do we have here? 1 cup of chopped pecans. Okay, I'll take the dish. And kind of get it around to the side here. I think the spoon's a little bit too big for you. Oh, even Grandma's getting it kind of.
I know it's hard.
Yeah. Okay, now here's what we have to do. We have to put these dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. And I'll hold the bowl and you can just kind of spoon them in there. How's that?
And I'll mix it all up. Oh.
That's all right. This is your first time. This is their first time ever making a cake. Okay, now it might be a little bit easier to use. Go ahead and do that. Stir it real gently. You can stir it for a little bit, and then we'll have Ethan stir it. Okay? Kind of roll it over, like you're gonna turn it. There you go. It's a lot of cake batter, isn't it? You want me to kind of get it mixed, and then you can stir it a little bit better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? Let me help you out here. It's coming along. You're right. It's not. It's. Here, you want to hold that for me? Kind of hold it over the dish. I hope the dish doesn't run away with the spoon. This is 2 cups of mashed bananas and about a half a can of crushed pineapple. We have eggs and oil and chopped pecans, vanilla. We all make messes.
It's not good if it's not messy.
Look at that. You want to see it, guys? Looky here.
We made a cake batter.
Okay, let's go with the spatula now. Pineapples and bananas, and this is called a hummingbird cake. And I would imagine that's going to be for the sweetness. And then we're going to put this in the oven in 2 brown cake pans. I got them all ready for you guys. Yeah, see that? Now it's all mixed up pretty good. Can you see that? Okay, you each can have a pan to fill up. Who's going to go first? You? Okay, you want to do just about half of the batter. I'll hold the bowl and I'll let you kind of get some in there. Okay, let's stop a minute. See what you need to do. A little bit more.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take that and kind of spread it out and we'll see what you got there. And sometimes if you wiggle the pan, go like this, and it's really thick. Sometimes you can bring this one here. You probably put a little bit more in there, but let's go ahead and put the other pan, get some in there, and then we'll divide up what's next. Okay, let's go over to that one. These guys are identical twins, and I have a hard time telling them apart sometimes. Okay, you gonna pull some down? Don't take all of it, because you want to make sure that you got it even. Little different. Smell the pineapple. Okay, and then kind of.
I'm gonna roll up my sleeves.
Why bother now, huh? Okay, you just want to kind of smear that around a little bit, and you can put a little bit more, take about half of that and put it in your dish. I tried to talk them into a banana split dessert, but they went for the hummingbird cake instead.
This cake is amazing.
Amazing cake. And this will have a cream cheese and powdered sugar frosting.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll make that later.
I love my green bowl. I use it all the time. Okay, you want to spread that around a little bit. And that is going to go in the oven for about 30 minutes. Okay, it says do not overmix. Once you get it all together, we smooth yours out a little bit. We pour it into the pan with equal amounts. And what does it say here? What are we going to do? Bake.
Bake for 25 to 30 minutes until the center touch done.
Okay.
Cool in pan about 5 minutes and turn it out onto wire cooling walls.
And then after it's cool, what are we going to make?
Cream cheese frosting.
Okay, can you tell me what's in the frosting?
There will be
Cream cheese.
Softened. 4 teaspoons of butter. 4 tablespoons softened. 16 ounces box powder sugar. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And 1/2 seed chopped pecans for top.
Right. What did we mix first?
So
we did this. What were our dry ingredients?
So we went 3 cups all-purpose flour, 2 cups sugar, 1 teaspoon each of salt, baking soda and ground cinnamon, 1 cup chopped pecans,
Okay.
a large bowl, whisk all dry ingredients and set aside.
Okay, you did that. Okay, and then Ethan, how did we do our wet?
3 eggs, 1 cup of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 8 ounces of Can crushed pineapple, 2 cups mashed bananas, about 3 large, do not drain.
Well, we're not going to drain the pineapples with that. And then we're going to mix all of our wet ingredients together. And after we stir that real good and got it all stirred, then we put in our dry ingredients. So now we're ready for the oven. I have it preheated. Do you guys want me to put it in the oven, or do you think you can do
350
it?
degrees. We can do it. Grease and flour.
Okay.
2.
Yeah, yeah, you got to grease and flour
And
the
you need
pans.
the
2 9-inch round pans, and that's what these are.
Make this cake.
Okay, let me grab the oven for you. Hold on. One at a time. Put it on this side. Be careful. You're okay. Just don't touch the racks. Okay, put that there. Okay. Ethan will put his in. Good job. Okay, now who's going to set the timer?
I will. Okay.
Okay. You're going to hit timer. You're going to hit this to get the time. We want about 30 minutes. Oh, okay, up to 30. Okay, now hit start. Let your brother hit start. Okay, when that gets done, it'll go off and we'll check them and see if they're done. If not, we'll have to leave them in a little bit longer.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye on them. So we'll be back with the finished cake. And then after it cools, we will show you how we are going to frost it. This ought to be fun. Because they each have to frost it later. Right? Okay. And they are going to take the majority of the cake home to their mom and dad because we don't want it here. Okay, we have got our,
Bottom layer.
what kind of cake is it? Hummingbird cake. It's very heavy. We're going to have, Colin is going to ice the first layer and with the cream cheese frosting, and Ethan's going to tell us what we put in the frosting tonight.
Okay, I'm cooking Colin. We put powdered sugar. We put vanilla. Cream cheese and butter.
Right. And we did a double batch instead of a single batch. You want to make sure. I always want to make sure we have enough frosting.
Yep.
So, have you ever frosted a cake before?
Frosted cupcakes.
Okay. So Colin is going to do our first layer. Oh, and Ethan has filled deviled eggs before. And Colin, you guys did cupcakes when you were with me for Madonna's birthday one time. So what we want to do is you want to start with the sides. And I'm just going to show you how to go about it. Just do a little at a time. And if you dribble some out, that's okay. So I'm going to let Colin frost the bottom, then we'll come back and we'll show Ethan frosting the top, and we'll top it all off and probably cut into it. Okay, Colin has iced the bottom layer, and now Ethan, this is the second layer of the cake. We're going to put that right up on top, like that. And then we are going to ice the rest of it. And when we come back, we'll show you how we top it with the pecans, but Ethan will do the second layer. 2-layer cakes are good for twins.
2 layers, 2 twins.
Okay, Ethan has done the top layer with a little bit of Grandma's help, and now we sprinkle pecans, chopped pecans on the top. And they're both going to kind of take advantage of doing that together. It does look delicious. You can't take a bite yet. What we can do, let's turn it and get some of the bare spots. Put a little over
Get on the
here.
side or just...
Yeah, we put some over here. No, not on the sides. It's just on the top.
I got it everywhere.
Right there. You're getting it. You're putting. Here.
One try to help.
Let me try to help you.
Sure help.
Okay, I think that'll probably about do it, kiddos.
Bear spots.
Okay, no, that's good. And now we have our pecan topped hummingbird cake, designed by Colin and Ethan Hildenbrand. Okay, thank you for joining us on making the cake, and see you soon.
What it look like. And so you put it in the fridge overnight or however long you want to let the frosting like cool onto the cake so it's more easier to cut into. Or like, so it's easier, it doesn't fall off right away. And here's the inside of the cake. This is where your inside of the cake will look like. So you put 2 layers, there should be like a middle icing layer on the middle line.
And the name of the cake again?
Hummingbird cake. And we had some for breakfast. It was delicious.
And yeah, what did you eat for breakfast this morning?
Hummingbird cake. And you could definitely taste banana, pineapple. You can definitely taste those. And the icing is super sweet. It's super good. Yeah, it's a filling cake too.
So would you be interested in coming to Grandma's again and making another dish?
Yep.
All right, can you say good job, you guys? You guys did great.
Bye.